So I'm making this video in response to a comment. Lord's wanted me to do a look including, I think, I'm not positive, I didn't go back and look, hair, nails, and makeup with my spring favorites. So, first of all, I want to share this. The doorbell rang while I was getting ready. It's from Lauren Moshi. Okay, that's my receipt. Here's my box. Wow. And here's what I got. That is a beautiful box. Isn't it cute? I'll try it on for you girls later. All right, let's begin. As for the hair, I use my Bellami curling wand, and I just go through and take random pieces and I wrap it like that. This is the hair product I use. I use the Oribe Free Styler. So see right here, there's some, it kind of defuzzes it and it puts it into this wave. Okay, so I kind of do that all over, and it's got a little bit of tease here in the crown, and there you go. So I'm going to get the curling wand out of the way so that I have some elbow room, and we'll move on to the makeup. So also, Ruth was asking me to do the concealer highlight, the concealer contour prior to the foundation look, but do it in a lighter version so that she could do it. So she could do that look because she says she's more fair. So I'm going to start with the Chanel Tan de Soleil Tan de Soleil Universal. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush and apply that where it's been applied in the previous videos with the dark. This is a much more subtle contour. So I'm putting it in the perimeter, under the cheekbones, along the jawline, just like before, but this is a much more subtle cream contour. Actually, this is supposed to be all over bronzer, but because it's got, I think it's kind of got a beigey undertone or pinky undertone. It's not quite as, and it's not as deep as the, and since I'm using such a big brush, the contour along the nose isn't going to be as exact. It's going to be a softer, more blurred. And then down here on my neck, This elongates and makes the neck look thinner, just like the nose. All right. Then I'm going to use a lighter foundation. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is in the color Fair Pale. I'm going to use this as my highlight. I'll get out a different foundation brush for this. And I'm going to take this into all my highlight areas. Down the center of the nose. Right here between the brows. Up against that contour along the nose. Up here on the brow bone, all the highlight areas. And then I didn't want to bring I don't like to put foundation under my eyes. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind underneath my eyes and up my nose. Like that. That's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and Brightener. And then I'm going to take the one that I used, the Charlotte Tilbury Fair foundation, and blur those together like that. And there's what we have. Have a very subtle foundation contour thing going on. And then I'm going back with the brush that has the bronzer on it and blurring from the top down. Okay, now let's move on to the shadows. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away as my eyeshadow base. I'm going to use a Sigma to blend that in. It's like a finger. See? It's like one of my favorite brushes. This usually lives in my kit, but I pulled them out so I could demo them today, since I'm revisiting them for myself. All right. Now, the kit I'm going to use today is the Tarte RainForest Under the Sea. And I did find a place that it's available online. So I'm going to go ahead with this and not feel bad about demoing it. I'm going to use a Sigma E25. It works well for patting on color. It's flat. And I'm going to take the lightest color in this palette and put that on my lids. And y'all are welcome to call this a get ready with me or a tutorial. I've found that the definition, I use the word tutorial loosely. So let's say it's a get ready with me. I guess I don't give enough instruction, and that's why I get my tutorials referred to as get ready with me. That's okay, I don't care. All right, so that's the first color. Do they have they do have the colors on the color wheel here. That one's called Pearl. Next, I'm going to take this gray one, and it is called, this grayish taupey one is called Breezy. I'm going to do that one next. I'm going to use the same shader brush that I was using before. And color the crease. I'm putting it where I want it first, and then I'll do some blending. This color, the one that's called Breezy, looks like gray ocean water. Like the way the ocean looks here. It looks gray here. It's not bright blue here. And then I'm going to take it underneath. I'm still using the same brush, the E25. It's a little bit firm, and I'm using it on the tips of the brush now, tips of the hairs. The reason I'm doing blues is because I've seen a lot of blues trending right now. So now I'm going to take one of these taupey colors here. This one is called Marina. I'm going to take it on a E25 and blur out the edges of that Breezy. So yeah, I've noticed a lot of blue looks on YouTube lately. So I've been experimenting with my blues that I have in my collection, and have found that I can create what I want with what I have. All right, this one's called Riptide. It's a blue-green. I'm going to put that on the outside. Like so. Go back with the buffing brush, the E25. There we go. Got a little messy under here. All right, for the meantime, I'm going to move on to the top eyeliner. And for the top eyeliner, I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury's color Chameleon in Amethyst Aphrodisiac. So I'm going to put this along my top lash line. like that. Then I'm going to take the pencil brush that I had before. It's a Sigma E30, and I'm going to smudge that top lash line. That Charlotte Tilbury product, the Amethyst Aphrodisiac. There we go. Let's buff this a little more. I'm going to use the Sigma E25 and the Breezy. So I don't lose that blue-gray in here. Let's use this NYX pencil. It is ash brown. It's not the micro thin one. It's the regular one. It was a quick, I ran in to get a ash brown pencil and I thought I had the micro thin one. I actually probably didn't have my glasses on and I just bought it, you know. Thought I had what I wanted and just didn't take my time looking. Then it has a spoolie on the other end. I'm going to soften that pencil in the front of my brow. There we go. Then to brighten my waterline, I'm going to use Fake Awake by Tarte. I think I wiped away some of my concealer and highlight. Back to my P86. Okay. Then to set my fakes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this called? Airbrush Flawless Finish. Let's see what kind of... I'm going to use my Sigma F20. F must stand for face. What say you? Then I'm going to take my Clinique and Sunkissed bronzer, and I'm going to use my Soft Blend Concealer in 64. And that's so I can keep it concentrated so I don't get it everywhere, the bronzer, because I'm using it more as a contour, so that I can have a soft contour. Like that. So I'm, what is it called? Blend? Well, that's what I'm doing, I'm blending. There we go. And that was the Clinique Sunkissed bronzer. All right. I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm using the YSL Faux mascara on my top and bottom. I'm not going to make too big an issue of it because I'm going to put on some lashes. My new spring favorite lashes. I will show those to you in just a minute. I like to run the brush back and forth like a toothbrush on the bottom. And I like to take the tip and run it along the bottom like that. All right. Let's do the lashes. Oh, wait, there's one more thing I want to do with the eyeshadow before I go to the lashes because I don't want to drop any of this down. There's a gold one in here, and it's called, there's a gold one in here, and it's called Sunset. I'm going to take that. Wow. I got mascara up on my head somehow. We'll get it off in a minute. And I'm going to merge the pearl and the Breezy by patting this in the center of my eye. Okay, so I'm going to take this is that flat brush again, medium, what is it, a sweeper? Yep, it's called a medium sweeper. I'm going to take that pearl again, put it in the front. I want to make sure I'm through with my shadows before I go to the lashes because I don't want to get, like I said, eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the medium sweeper E25 and I'm also going to take that Breezy. So I went from, I put the, what was it, Sunset in the center and then feathered the pearl in from the inside. That's what this brightness is here. And then the Breezy, which is the gray blue one, I'm going to feather it in from this side. Like that. All right, let's move on to the eyelashes. These are velour and I believe they're silk. They are the Effortless. It's a new collection of eyelashes. They're smaller, so you don't have to trim them. I would say if you have big eyes, you probably wouldn't like them. I do not. I have little beady eyes. Beady in a good way. All right, and I'm going to take my Sephora eyelash adhesive and apply that to the lash band. I'm going to put on my glasses so that I can make sure that the adhesive goes on the lash band. I'm going to wave the lash around in the air like I just don't care. I'm going to make sure I don't have any sticky glue on my tweezers so that when I lay the lash down, it lays down and it doesn't come back with the tweezers. All right, and I'm going to just aim for the center of my eyeball and set it down. And it is sticking to my tweezers even though I made a special effort to make sure my tweezers were not sticky. Okay, I'm going to lay those down or lay that lash down. Tacked it down in the center, the inside, and the outside, and they're just that simple. And you know what? They delivered these lashes right to my mailbox. I did not have to go get them. I don't even know where Velour Lashes is located, do y'all? I'll have to look at the address. I'll look at the address in a minute. I'm thinking it would have been inconvenient had I had to have gone and go get them. But yeah, these came right to my mailbox. Bang. Actually, I don't know if they came to my mailbox or not. They were sitting on my counter when I walked in. I have people for that bring my packages in. All right, we'll set that down right here in the center. It set down that time and did not stick to my tweezers. We can all be thankful for that. Press it down on the, okay, I had one beef with these that was not effortless. I could not get the little rascals off the tray, and I actually stretched this inside corner a little bit and got it a little wackadoodle. But other than that, those are fabulous. And that one, that style is called For Real Thought. Don't know what that means. But anyway, it comes in a nice little hard case. I think they have videos on their website to show you how to put your lashes on. What they need to show you. Well, I should go watch it. Maybe they have instructions on how to get them out of the case without making them wackadoodle. All right. Now I'm going to use some blush. I'm going to use Dolce Vita by NARS. And I'm going to use a Sigma blush brush. Let's see what the number is. It's a Duo Fiber Powder Blush F15. And I'm going to put Dolce Vita on my cheekies here, on my cheeks. Same thing, just use fairer, use a paler contour, or as I did, I used a bronzer, the Universal by Chanel, so that you don't end up with so much color. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks again for watching. And again, I thank Kathy for doing the spring collab with me and encouraging her subscribers to come over and check me out. And for all of you who are prior to me, Kathy subscribers, I really appreciate you coming over and giving me a chance. I hope that we'll become fast friends, and I see you often in the comments. Thank you again. Ta-ta.